Capricorn was popping with y'all, man. Shit, I already jumped out the gym for y'all. Okay, we got some important messages for y'all, I see. But man, what's going on with y'all, man? Happy Yang Day. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure you guys will see that sometime today as well, you know what I mean? But yeah. Shit. Gosh. Oh shit. What's popping in the month of September? These motherfuckers just jumping out the damn gym. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I almost dropped the whole damn deck. Wait a second. It's like a pendant tower moment coming too. Okay, we got shit popping off for y'all in September. Let me go ahead and get these announcements out the way, because I feel like this is going to be kind of important to y'all. Karma and Consequences Volume 1 and Volume 2, that's currently out right now. I appreciate everybody who's been checking it out, rocking with me, supporting with me, just listening to it, enjoying it, you know what I'm saying, giving me feedback. Also, I forgot to put this in my game video too, but the life charts, you know what I'm saying? Like if you guys are like trying to, you know, continue your spiritual growth, like if you guys just kind of like feel like you're stuck, you're stagnant and stuff like that, like check the description box below, man. Like we'll try to get you in the right path, the right direction, you know what I'm saying? Like partly what that is like I help you break down like your name. It all has a meaning, like your name, your birthday and all that shit, like all that pretty much ties into your life. So it kind of makes things it helps make it make sense. It doesn't make sense, you know what I'm saying? So like your letters, each letter in your name means something. It also will tell you how long you'll go through shit in your life. Like yeah, I do all that type of shit though. So yeah, just make sure you guys check the description box below for all that information. Booking, all that stuff is in there. My email, my social media, how you guys can get in contact with me, all that is in the description box below. Also too, like if you're currently subscribed and you haven't been seeing these videos, make sure you guys go to your settings and hit that bell by my channel, so when I post the videos, y'all get them, you know what I mean? And new subscribers, you might have to do the same thing too, but also welcome new subscribers as well. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, shares, comments, donations, bookings, everything, you know, I appreciate that. The engagement, like I say, like it's all love. I appreciate it, you know what I mean? But seeing as how we got some important messages for y'all, I feel we're gonna get this shit started early. We're gonna get it out. Give me some message for Capricorn in the month of September. What I need to know, what I need to see. Love, finances, career, mornings. One is the start of something, and two is how long something lasts. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to say there's a tower moment happening, but I did see that earlier when I was shuffling. We'll see if it comes out again. But like I do feel like there's a tower moment, and it's like you're in control of this tower. You know what I mean? Like I kind of feel like you have like you're standing far away with the long ass fuse and you're about to strike that match. You're just waiting for confirmation in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what to do. You're fully aware. It's like you got all the information, you got all the data, you know what I'm saying? Like you processed it and it's like, you know what, motherfucker, like all it takes is one strike. You on your last one. You got two already. This can go two ways. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. You hear what I'm saying? Be careful of these choices that you're gonna make, because the outcome may not be what you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like there's a mistake that may be made, so it's like, don't be so quick to strike that match, if that makes sense. Angel message 1157, angel message number 14, angel message number 5. Yeah, be careful. Someone can end up getting locked up. You know what I mean? I don't know if you piss somebody off and somebody plans on doing that to you, or you pissed off and gonna do that to somebody. And I hope that's just metaphorically, you know what I mean? Like you're just gonna explode on them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's it. Ace of Scrolls. Ace of Swords, that's new communication. Message. I take it that was a warning too, but that was a crow. So yeah, be careful about somebody larceny. Was it arson? Where you set some shit on fire? Like, be careful of that. Like, somebody trying to set your house on fire or do something. Yeah, just be careful though. Your change definitely is inevitable on this deck. I mean, well, this reading, I mean. Alright, give me some messages for Capricorn in the month of September. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to be aware of? Blessings, warnings, finances, love, career, finances. What's this? I'm gonna keep that one. This is already backwards. Okay. Star card in the beginning, the LP. I love this card. But this is about like having hope, believing in yourself. So Cappy, if you're having like self-esteem issues, you're being told to stay strong, like keep working on your manifestations, like work on yourself, work on your healing. Don't be in a rush to settle down with somebody or with something. You need to allow this thing to, you need to allow this to grow. So don't rush it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, have patience. You know what I'm saying? That the star card is like about like wish fulfillment, you know what I'm saying? Like making a wish, wishing on a star, you know what I'm saying? And actually believing in it. It's like when you manifest something, you standing on it and you work toward it. Like that's what kind of like this is. Like shooting the stars, you know what I'm saying? Like you always make that wish. And if you really believe it, it's going to come true, right? So remain positive. Five of Swords. Remain positive. I feel like you are aware that you have a bunch of fake people around you. You know what I'm saying? It's like sticking, you see this, these are five, let's say these are like 5 different reports of people. You know what I'm saying? Like you seeing like all the fuck shit that each friend that you done had close to you done did. And you're like, you know what? I'm done with that shit. Cause all these motherfuckers are doing shit like it. And this could also be like, I look at this too, like ammunition, like things that get up under your skin. So these pages could be your skin and these are your swords. So somebody's doing things to get up under your skin, poking buttons, pushing buttons, excuse me, poking the bear pretty much, like seeing like to get a reaction out of you. This person really doesn't have good intentions with you. This could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Next we have the Two of Scrolls, Two of Swords. This is like not using your intuition. I want to say this is like basically you taking a leap of faith, but maybe in the wrong direction. So there's like air energy yet again. So a lot of air energy coming on. Like maybe you may be dealing with an air sign. Hierophant in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody's going against what they believe, basically. I kind of feel like somebody's like trying to fill a void, basically. Somebody knows right from wrong and still choosing to do wrong out here. Five of Mirrors, reflecting on their past mistakes. There's some regrets, but there's not really that many regrets, you know what I'm saying? I think it's half-assed. I'm looking just like fake-ass tears. So somebody might be begging you, you know what I'm saying? Telling you how much they're sorry and that they, you know what I'm saying? Especially like with this Five of Swords out here, like somebody can be like, man, I'm sorry, like I really didn't mean it, but it's like that motherfucker there kind of meant it, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you hurt this person's feelings, because you know y'all do be hella slick at the mouth. So I kind of feel like maybe you probably hurt this person's pride and ego in some way, shape, or form, and that motherfucker said the next best thing that was gonna hurt your feelings. I can see that happening. It's like I regret it, but it's like I don't, because it's like you hurt me. So in the same sense, like I don't know, can y'all really work this out? Because it's like, well, are we getting even, or what is it? Like, it's like a toss-up. It's in the air. Like, you don't really know, and this person don't really know. It's like there was some type of argument that basically exposed somebody's true intentions, or exposed like who they were, basically. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is like withdrawing, like this would be like flowing freely. This is like, I think the fuck not. I'm about to flip the other way. So this is like after you figure out that basically like this motherfucker's apologies are fake. That's what I'm gonna say with this Five of Mirrors, this Five of Cups in reverse. You get a fake ass apology and then you say, I think the fuck not. Nice try, buddy. Try again. Seven of Swords. I mean, Seven of Wands. The Seven of Spirals, you know what I mean? Like, that's Seven of Wands. So, like I say, somebody was sitting there poking a bear, right? Imagine like these little seven spirals here is like somebody taking a shot, and now you see the bear's eyes is open. It's like, all right, motherfucker. All right, I tried to warn your ass. I gave you 7 shots and you missed all 7 of the bitches. Now I gotta come out of my damn. You know what? You know what? All right, I kicked your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you on. Like, you like, all right, bet. Like, it is what it is. Somebody got their hands up. Somebody's ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's fire sign energy. But it's like 7 of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Like 7 of Swords. Because the 7 of Swords is right here. Like, I keep focusing on that. My fault. But the 7 of Wands. That's basically somebody trying to step up to the challenge, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you tell somebody, I think the fuck not, they take that as a challenge. So, like, basically this person may take your no as a yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, you playing hard to get, man. Fuck no. Like, all I gotta do is just sit here and keep whispering sweet nothings, you know what I'm saying? The Queen of Scrolls, that's the Queen of Swords. Just gotta keep telling the sweet nothings, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like you're privy to that bullshit and you're not really paying attention. You have your mind elsewhere, basically. I feel like you're distracted. But distracted in a good way. I'm not saying that like I'm just saying that you're distracted in a good way to the point where it's like you see the real for what it is. Like you're learning a lot more. Like, okay, like now I see how you really feel. Like I ain't even gonna ask how long you've been holding this in, because I feel like you've been holding this in from day one. You just waiting. Maybe this person thought they had full control over you, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like it was just like 2 dominant people, and then, well, one person may have acted like they were a dominant person, but the other person was actual dominant. So we have one alpha and one beta that we're sitting here dealing with, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a beta try to portray as an alpha, and basically you was up for the challenge. That's what I feel like. Somebody won't smoke and they got it. And you played it so cool. That's also enlightenment. Like I say, like when you find something out, like you realize that that's what this is. Like you just only want me because you might be going through a situation with such and such. You might have lost a job. You need a place to sleep. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're starting to look and realize and see like what people actually want. You're gonna start gauging things on people's action and not just more of like how much you care. Like people have to reciprocate this back. You know what I'm saying? It's like now you know this, so now you can stay focused on the matter at hand. Like focus on what you love doing. So like you might even pick up some hobbies of your own. You know what I'm saying? Like getting more in tune, in touch with yourself. The things that you love doing, the things that made you happy before, like the things that. And I feel like in a sense like. You're so much of a hopeless romantic that it's like you really give up everything in the world for love, and that's not what love is. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Love it's not just sacrifice. Love is a lot more than that. It's more than sacrifice, it's more than compromise, it's more of just like sharing, being abundant, like teaching, nurturing one another. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just like giving up. Like if you guys give up, just to sit here and say I love you, you guys are lusting at each other. There is no love. Like who's learning from who? In the same sense, if one person is teaching and you're not learning, can you be mad at the other person? And imagine if the other person has a lot of patience with you. Can you really be mad at that person? In the same sense, like I've learned that, you know, people come into your lives and it's like you're not supposed to fuck all of them. Some of them are really just like, it's supposed to be like a teacher-student relationship, you know what I mean? Like you learn, y'all kick it, and then y'all grow apart. But the thing is that everyone kind of sexualizes things, and that's kind of like what fucks things up. They overdo it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody may be coming off a little too strong too. So maybe you might have someone who's like dumbass aggressive with you, like sending you aggressive ass message, like what they want to do. And it's like, I know you fucking want this. Like, why you keep playing games? You feel what I'm saying? Like somebody's like very aggressive out here and they overdo it. And they could possibly be a little inebriated. I'm not gonna front you. Like, I don't know what this person's vices is, but yeah, just be careful of that. Temperance, that's like Sagittarius energy, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. King of Wands, this is a hothead that you're dealing with, ain't it? That motherfucker get mad easily. That motherfucker sensitive. Yeah, the king of spirals, yeah. But this is also a patient person. So in the same sense, like, I think this person's like so much on go mode. And maybe this person like has a poor choice of words, like they cut through. But this person does think before he says something. I just think that this person may not really know how to articulate things in an empathetic way, I should say. So like when this person says something, it's probably gonna rub you the wrong way, or probably like hurt you a little bit, and you might lash out, and then he like, well shit, I wouldn't mean it that way, and then that person lashed back out. So like, I feel like the lines of communications may be a little blurred. So just be careful with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the same sense to like the Hierophant, that's like the God card, you know what I'm saying? It's in reverse. I feel like you need to kind of look at everything that you was believing in and kind of question it. I'm not saying question God. What I'm saying is that the things that you were taught and things that you were brought up with, does that really fit your soul, basically? Like, is this adding to your character, or are you like this because you was taught this way because your family told you that this is traditional values, this is, you know, religious values, beliefs and shit like that? Like, these are some things that you might need to sit here and question and really, like, you know, do more research. So in the same sense, like with this in reverse, I feel like you need to kind of challenge some of the things that you was taught and actually get to know God. I feel like somebody out here doesn't know God, or doesn't know what God is about quite yet in regards to that, you know what I'm saying? And this may be the reason why somebody feels like they're stuck in a cycle, you know what I mean? Or just like, I don't know, it's kind of like going from comfort zone to comfort zone until a situation comes along that's greater or better. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is fake. This is the reason I kept focusing on this card this whole time. Somebody around you is being fake, stealing something from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're questioning yourself. You don't even know. This could be like a questionable ass pregnancy out here. You don't know if you got pregnant or not. Like, you might have had a wild ass night, and now you're sitting here paranoid that you might be fucking pregnant or something. But honestly, I think it's more of just like you're in between about like healing yourself. Honestly, I feel like you don't even know how to heal yourself. You just constantly keep feeling like you're going in a fucking circle, in a fucking loop. That infinity loop, you know what I mean? Like, when am I gonna fucking... And I always tell people, like, you flip that 8 sideways, you know what I'm saying? And you cut in between. Just make sure when you cut it, it's on that, so you can propel forward. You see what I'm saying? That's just more like believing in yourself. You may need to take some time to yourself, and you might be scared to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in between, like, self-nurturing and self-sabotage. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're in between. It's like what's going on. Are you going to love yourself, or are you going to continue to sabotage yourself just to prove a point to somebody? Ask yourself that. One on the star card. Look at this. I feel like this is faith being restored once you spend time alone. You need to get in tune with yourself again. That's another reason why this Empress is currently like out here. Because you're going back and forth about should you heal or should you just like dwell in sadness. Like, you don't gotta do that, G. Snap out of it. Be by yourself for a little bit and remember who the fuck you are. Like, remember the things that you do like. I feel like you or somebody around you needs to get to know themselves a little more. Like, I'm not saying that you don't know yourselves, but like, you need to know that you got this. Like, you're very independent. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think like the problem is that everyone sees that you're independent, but you don't believe that. And it's like, you need to really spend time with yourself and actually look and thank yourself and pat yourself on the back for the things that you've accomplished, G. Like, I don't think that you're giving yourself enough credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this time alone is for you to do that. You feel what I'm saying? The Magician, the Ravens in reverse, like, you could be manipulating yourself, but there's a reason why. It's like, you feel like you're constantly being manipulated. I'm gonna say this. There's so much shit going on, like, you don't know what to trust. Like, honestly, I feel like you manipulating yourself, like you're creating these illusions because you're focusing too hard on a situation when really you just need to sit back and let things play out. Like, I be telling people this all the time, like, if you don't get the answers that you're seeking for right now, it's because you're not prepared for them. You know what I'm saying? Imagine like you have this inkling that your significant other is cheating, you know what I'm saying? And you want to find this out right now, and it's like, it's frustrating you because this person's not going to admit it and you can't find the evidence. And it's like, look at how you're acting in regards to getting that answer. So it's like, imagine if you did find it out, you already just like on go mode, ready to do something to somebody, and just get confirmed, and that fills you up even more, and it turns into this whole ass catastrophic ball. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you might do something that you might regret that'll fuck up your whole path. So in the same sense, look at it like you're just not ready for that answer. Either you got to mature or you got to do more shadow work, something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you need to work on yourself more in order for you to get this answer, to appreciate it. I had to learn that the hard way. You feel what I'm saying? So like, don't do this to yourself. Like, if somebody's sitting here like trying to reel you in because they're afraid of being alone, because they realize like you was that star, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you made this motherfucker shine. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Don't let this person manipulate you just because you make this person's wishes come true, if that makes sense as well. One on this Five of Swords. Yeah, you keep letting this motherfucker come back in. You know this motherfucker's fake. You know this person means you no good. I just feel like this person probably shows you a good ass time, and that's what you hanging on to. This motherfucker has penetrated all layers of your skin and stabs you in the heart, and you keep allowing it because you keep thinking of like old times, like reflecting. You know what I'm saying? This person may be on the bad side of karma, or you may be on the bad side of karma because you keep sitting here trying to protect and save people. Like, sometimes you need to allow people to wear these emotional bruises and scars themselves. You don't have to step in every time. You can't save these people. So let them catch the bad side of that karma. You feel what I'm saying? It's like Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Damn near everybody is out here. But somebody's on the bad side of karma here. I don't know if like maybe, I kind of feel like somebody made like a bad business deal here. Or somebody bit off more than they can chew. Kind of like burnt, like it looked kind of like the wheel just caught on fire. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me look at this. Yeah, like imagine like somebody bit off more than they can chew. So like somebody may be burnt out. Their whole business may be going up in flames because you was probably keeping that motherfucker afloat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody needs somebody over here. One on this Two of Swords in reverse. You might get some messages about that. You know what I'm saying? About how somebody's doing bad, and you know, y'all are good with finances and shit like that. So, let's It's like y'all always either got money, y'all got like business booming, entrepreneur type shit. Like y'all live like, I don't know, money kind of gravitates to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Nope, I'm moving on. Six of Swords. We've made peace, and like I've been through this shit. Like I'm not thinking about this. There's no second chance. Like it is what it is. I deserve to be happy. Like I learned my lesson. I've made peace. Kind of look at yourself as an elephant, because the elephant has that memory, right? Like that's all the pain. So actually, like look at that elephant as all the trauma that you've experienced, and you're gonna leave that behind because you see that that lady has her wings. So she's like, listen, I love you. This is everything. I love my trauma, but I gotta leave this behind and venture on and figure out what actually makes me happy. And I'm not thinking twice about this. I will feel a lot better. I can sleep better once I do so. Let me fly. There is no bad blood, but there is no love between us. There's nothing we can do to fix this situation. You made your decision and I made mine. You made your choices and I've made mine. Be happy for me. I'm happy for you. We just don't work out that way. And you love it. You're happy that way. You've made peace. And I guess you did it in a very peaceful way. Wellness, Five of Mirrors in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. Look at this, unstable. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Mirrors in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. So, I don't know, I feel like this person's a narcissist. Like, they don't, like they fake cry just to like get your way, but then it's like they really not, they shit's not stable. Like it's just, they're doing that just to have their way. Like this, I feel like this isn't like reciprocated energy here, especially like with the mirrors in reverse. Because I would look at it like this would be reflecting to find this balance. You ain't reflecting, you just trying to have your way at this point, like whatever works for you. Not saying it's you, Capricorn, but this could be somebody that you're dealing with. Somebody's just basically trying to have their way. I don't know, I really feel like somebody like highly depends on you for whatever this is. It could be like a manager, like a coworker or something you're dealing with. And somebody may be like trying to dump their workload on you. Maybe this person still in party mode or something, like still trying to like get over the summer. They done made all these like end of the summer, beginning of fall plans, and like they're trying to dump all that shit because they know that you're gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a very dependable person, basically. They tell you a bunch of lies, basically. Yeah. So basically, somebody could be just dumping a bunch of work on you. You know what I'm saying? Just so they can kick it. You know what I'm saying? Or just emotionally dump on you just so they can go back and run to a situation, like come to you for advice. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like somebody's just doing this. It's a tactic, basically, just to keep you stuck, just to see, like, can they still have their way? So I kind of feel like somebody's, like, questioning themselves, like, do I still got it? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I still pull this off? So, I don't know. Something didn't happen where somebody's confidence kind of shaken up. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody had talked a good game, and it's like, now they got pushed into this position, and they probably done made a few mistakes, and they're kind of, like, looking around like, well, shit, bro, maybe I shouldn't have done this, that, and third. Somebody didn't fully do their research, and now that they getting put on Front Street. One on this acrobat in reverse. Yeah, this is withdrawing. I don't need your love anymore. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is like leaving something, withdrawing, like, no, we cannot work this out. I don't want to be your lover. I don't want to sleep with you no more. Like, go deal with this other bitch. You know y'all notorious for saying that shit. Go deal with that other motherfucker. Motherfucker, y'all be hella mean when y'all get pissed off. I ain't gonna front y'all. Seven of Mirrors, Seven of Cups. You know what I'm saying? These are blessings, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't block your blessings. Go find that shit elsewhere. Like, mine's have yet to be uncovered yet. This shit's still hidden with the Seven of Cups in the bottom of the deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, this also could be like illusions. The reason why you need to withdraw from fucking with this person is because they're whispering sweet nothings to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make you feel a certain type of way. They may buy you things. They may do this, that, and the third just to try to make you happy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, anything just to keep you stuck. You see the Magician was out here somewhere. That motherfucker came out twice. But basically, it's like, you know that this person isn't worth that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know that there's no love. This person is basically like lusting after you because you're that person's blessing. So it's like, you probably have opened up a few doors for this person. You probably have secured some deals for this person. I don't know, you might have helped this person move or did something. Like, you've helped this person achieve something, and now this person's like, well, fuck, I need to go back and get that. That was my breadwinner. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was my fucking star. You feel my shooting star out here. Now she doesn't want to fuck with me. I'm by my fucking self. Somebody's burned some bridges around you, Capricorn. 1 on the 7 of Wands. Ain't you tired of fighting with this motherfucker? Or with these people? Look, these nests are empty in this Two of Spirals. Use your intuition. Like, one door is false and it's already empty, it's an illusion. The other one's empty. You gotta fill it up. Either way, it's like, whatever door you choose is gonna be a difficult one. So like I say, it's like, kind of like, choose yourself in the end. If you gotta sit here and fight off a bunch of people, make sure you put yourself first. You got two choices. You can step in the bullshit or step around the bullshit. The choice is yours. You're going to fill up one nest or you're going to fill up both. The next one, you're going to fill up both of them. Of course, you're going to try to fill up both of them. It's going to be a challenge. 9 brings conflict. 7 and 2, that's 9. It's a conflict. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be hard for you to try to work things out. In the same sense, like, you got nothing to gain and you have nothing to lose. This is a fucking challenge, right? Dealing with this situation, you have nothing to gain and nothing to lose. Look at it like that. If you're the star person, you got nothing to lose. King of Pentacles in reverse. Undistinguished gentleman. Violent person. Possibly a convict. Like, I feel like this person basically been scamming his or her way to the top. This person's smart, good with money, bad with money. So it's like, they can make things happen, but they have a splurging habit. Like, they just blow through money because they've made a lot of money. So this person doesn't necessarily know how to make good investments. Poor judgment, basically, is what I'm saying. Because, like I said, like, this could be fast money being made, and a motherfucker get caught. You feel what I'm saying? And then with the Two of Spirals, like, it's challenging. Like, let's say a motherfucker did go to jail, and they know that motherfucker is about to sit down and do some time. So this is also what this is too. A motherfucker going to jail, and they don't know what the hell to do. They done burnt their bridges. They got to try to refill them those eggs back. Because they might be sitting down for a little bit. Somebody made a mistake out here, though. I ain't gonna front you. One on this Queen of Swords. I feel like unbothered. Like, say that somebody do go to jail, you really are unbothered by it. That's what you get, is what I heard. Damn, bruh. Scandalous. 10 of Mirrors. You happy as hell when you find out, like, okay, bet. I'm glad I wasn't involved in that bullshit. So somebody may have been pulling some type of fraud or scam type shit. Something like trying to get you caught up in it, and you glad that you avoided that shit. This is happiness. 10 of Mirrors. Queen of Swords, like, happy with the you happy with what you were enlightened with, because I feel like no one has saved you from making a huge mistake, which I kept saying there was a mistake made, right? So yeah, you made this right. You're able to sleep better now. You know what I'm saying? It's still part of the healing process. So it's like, you finally make peace with the things that you can't control, things that was out of your hands. Like, you make peace with that. You know what I'm saying? You realize that you're not the bad person. You can sleep good at night now. You happy. With what you know now, you finally can make peace with that. And you can finally rest. Which helps with your healing process. One on this Temperance in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. reverse. This person does too much, but they're dedicated. And I think it's a little too late. Let this motherfucker see you moved on, they're gonna want revenge. Stirring up bullshit. This could be like constantly, this person could probably pop up at your house, follow you around, you know what I'm saying? But you've changed, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not even acknowledging this person, like you moved on. You know this person's dumbass fucked up, dumbass drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like they work hard, yeah, of course. Like that's probably what it is. This person like overworks too. Or maybe you overwork. And people are feeling some type of way. Maybe because you know how to manage your money, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like that's what's another thing that's involved too, is that a lot of people are pocket watching. I don't know if you've like shared information about your account, like assets that you have, things of that nature. Like you might want to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially like if you're dating people and you're letting them know that, you know, you have a this, that, and the third. Like motherfuckers aren't even looking at you for your personality at this point. I'm like, oh, well shit, I can get on with that. And oh yeah, you know, the house, a car, oh, you got acres. So it's like you done sold this shit to them. Like they looking at you from your assets and possibly your other assets. You see what I'm saying? But it's like you need to understand what somebody's actually looking at you for. You know what I'm saying? Like always act broke. Act like you ain't got nothing and see where this person mind at. You know what I'm saying? That's like a word of advice. That's one thing I do. Like I might be able to pay for that whole ass date, but I want to see like, now granted, like if I have the money, I'm not going to sit here and let nobody pay for me. But what I'm saying, like a prime example for you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine if you're always paying, right? Act like you don't have it. Like take your time taking out your wallet when that bill comes to the table and see if that person ever grabs a bill. You know what I'm saying? Like just testing to see like where that person's heart is. These are just small little tidbits that you can do, that you can throw at this person just to see, like, to test where they nuts at. You see what I'm saying? Like, are you just trying to bust a nut, or do you actually got love for them? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to give, but it's also good to set traps too. That sounds fucked up, but you know what? No, protect yourself at all costs, all right? Florida's King of Swords. Currently, you're dealing with strength. That motherfucker came out anyway. Strength for Papa Legba. So, when you set these boundaries, stand on it. Like, don't go back and forth. Like, even though you might feel like you're alone, you're really not alone, G. Do not feel like that. Stop worrying about what people have told you. Like, you're going back and forth with, like, things that people have said that didn't hurt your feelings. You're kind of like allowing it to stick with you, but it's like your confidence sounds like, nah, fuck, I don't finish shake that. But in the back of your mind, you still deal with that. That's what this is about. So you're like back and forth between. It's like, man, like if I ain't got nobody to kick it with, then what that motherfucker said was right. Then maybe I need to, nah, don't do that to yourself. I kind of feel like that's what's wrong. Like, you know, don't feel like that. If things ain't going your way, like understand people are busy. You know what I'm saying? Like people go through things, so just because you're going through things, you may be there for people all the time. Like don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like don't feel like you unappreciated or unloved just because like, yeah, people got lives, man. And even though like you always there in the drop of a dime, people don't necessarily realize that. You see what I'm saying? Because people be so trapped in their own mind. So give some people a break here. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to keep living like that. You see what I'm saying? Like all the shit that people saying will keep this tiger trapped in here. Like, oh, it's a bad tiger. This motherfucker gonna eat humans. You know what I'm saying? This be like, I don't give no fuck about that. Right now, you're in between about that. Like, I don't give a fuck, and I do give a fuck. And Page of Cups. The reason why you back and forth too, because look at it. Look at how this sets up. You is back and forth because somebody's sending you messages, and it's like if somebody don't sit here and stand on it, you go back into that belief where it's like, all right, well maybe they right. Fuck what this motherfucker talk about. Like it's a bunch of lies just to see like if you gonna come back. And then this is like breaking your confidence in the same sense, like you're allowing this motherfucker to toy with you. You need to cut that shit short. The motherfucker's fake with you. He's stealing something from you. Whether it's time, money, energy, like, especially if you're healing and a motherfucker's sitting here telling you sweet nothings, like stealing from you, you know what I'm saying? Like, check your purse, check your pocketbook, check your accounts, make sure ain't no money missing. Little message, you hear what I'm saying? And you back and forth, but you should be healing yourself, or you should be, like, you back and forth because, like, that motherfucker done told you something, or somebody done told you something that's gotten you questioning yourself to where it's like, you've been damaged. You've been mentally damaged to the point where it's like, I don't know what happened, I don't know what motherfucker did this to you, but a past relationship has left you jaded to the point where you can't even enjoy no relationship at all. To this point where it's like, if anybody makes a certain move that reminds you of this motherfucker, you're instantly finna cut them off. I'm advising you not to do that though. Because people can start one way and end a different way. People's intentions and how they do things, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at it like this way. There's 3 types of learners, right? There's audio, there's visual, and there's hands-on. So in the same sense, like, these are 3, they start off differently, right? But they all might have the same end goal. Or they might all start off the same and have a different end goal. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's different ways either way. You can't always expect the same outcome every fucking way. And if that's the case, like, if you feel like you're always right, you know what I'm saying, and you want to test my theory, look at it this way. Give motherfuckers a fucking rope and allow them to hang themselves. There's Ace of Scrolls at the bottom. So yeah, you're going to be getting a bunch of messages. You're probably going to be getting love bombed. There's also a warning. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a crow. I have a crow feather over here. Those are warning. Those are messages. Ace of Scrolls, that's communication. So just be mindful, like, heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? That last card, the Page of Mirrors, that's the healer. You need to work on yourself. That's what this Empress is like currently going on. Like, focus on yourself. Pour this back into yourself. One of the 7 of Swords. You're in between misery loves company and misery don't loves company, but you like to hang around this fake motherfucker. Like, I don't know. Like, this person probably makes it sound good. I feel like you have a lot of people that are, like, trying to see what you're going to give them. Four of Wands, somebody's, like, back and forth about, like, wanting to get married, wanting to settle down. Somebody's tired of hurting. Somebody's tired of being alone. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like this person really doesn't know themselves, and that's what's going on. Like, in the same sense, like, if this is you, like, you to know yourself, like, do so. The love is out there. Knight of Wands, it's a hothead. Somebody out here constantly gets mad. Like, somebody loves to fight somebody when things don't go their way. Somebody's literally a hothead out here. The Knight of Swords, this is like impulsively saying shit, like very slick at the mouth. Like, this is like still air energy here, like Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody's very slick at the mouth, like impulsive. Like, if you say something, this person's got to say something back. Like, this is a motherfucker who always has to have the last, always have to have the last word. Thank you. That's what this is about. One on this Empress card current. Page of Swords in reverse. You're scared to be yourself because you feel like people are following you. People are spying on you, spreading gossip. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. Opinions ain't paying your motherfucking bills. You living a good life, Queen of Pentacles. Like, you taking care of your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got money saved up. You managing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it may not be, how you live may not be everyone else's cup of tea, but you know what? It makes you happy. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Fuck what they talking about. Them motherfuckers are probably upset because they can't even do what the hell you do. They can't understand what you do. They don't even understand how you in the position that you in. So why does their opinions matter? Fuck that and fuck them, bruh. Real shit. About to end y'all's reading with that one, but I'm gonna give y'all an angel message real quick. But fuck their motherfucking opinion, bruh. Go do you. Live great. Alright, so I got angel message 219, angel message number 12, angel message number 3. So, yeah, like, be very careful and very specific with what you're wishing for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in heavy energy of manifestation. You know what I'm saying? Like, prayers being answered. Prayers go up, blessings come down, but you need to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is about. Keep believing in yourself. The LP card, the star card. Spend some time by yourself. Be alone. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta be celibate, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Like, if motherfuckers only after you because of that, and that's how you feel, like you really want to test somebody's theory, you feel what I'm saying? Then do that. Whatever it is that you feel like you want to do, go for that, do that. Like, fuck that and fuck them. You know what I'm saying? This is about you. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for your happiness, but in the same sense, like, I feel like you're just like constantly trying to get the answers right now when you're not ready for the answers. Go enjoy life. The answer's gonna come to you later. You're gonna be like having fun one day, like, oh yeah, okay, that makes fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, this makes sense like this, that, and the third. Like, okay. Go enjoy yourself. Stop taking care of people for a change, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself for a change, basically. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you guys coming through sliding, you know what I'm saying? Check out the vibes and shit, you know what I'm saying, man? Like I said, make sure you guys go hit that bell and the notifications, you know what I'm saying? So you guys get the videos when I post them, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the like, subscribe, shares, comments, the bookings, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to check the description box below for information on how to book with me and shit like that. So yeah, let's get it going, man. And like I said, the life charts is out there. I have other services that I will be putting on there. My social media is down there, so you guys can see like how they interact with me and stuff like that. You guys just gonna see a bunch of readings and me doing music anyway. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoying y'all day, man. Be safe out there, man, especially in the month of September. Peace.